I realized not only I loved him, his love was more powerful than my love. Believe it. I did not know such a kind-hearted man, God himself. A man came that Guruji is on crossroad in a car. I said, Guruji is crossroad. What does he want? Well, he wanted to see you. I said, why? I have only one or two meetings. You know, he wants to see you. I said, tell him, as he came up to crossroad, to come here in my office. Man went. Now I know I did very courageous job. He came. Then I realized the mistake. The moment he entered into office, it took 1 minute. Several thousand people this side, several thousand this side, road, what? Police arranging right away. Okay, what happened? Okay, Bhagwandas visiting the office. I said, my goodness, I have done greatest mistake. I did not know that will happen here. Unknown force immediately, it was so rushed to see him. And in my office, so I said, Guruji, now I pray for you. Car is coming, you sit down and just go in your place. I will be seeing you there, not in this office. I don't think I can manage. It is so rush here, powerful. Police arranging everything. I said, Guruji, you should never come here. I asked apology. It was my mistake. I wanted him to come. So we went back. But before going, he told that, I'm a little bit sick. You should examine me as a doctor. I said, sir, I will examine you in your place, not here. Here is going on tumult to a sound outside. They are making lovely prayer. He was worshipped like God. I said, they have very emotional feelings. And I have here this medical office. I don't want to disturb anything. You in your office, I will see you there. So I took my medical box and everything, and I took selected doctor, expert in every department, from medical college, nothing I have to pay for anybody. All went. So we examined. Nobody find anything wrong. Doctor left. They found there is nothing wrong. So he told me, you remain seated. I remain seated. Can you examine me again? I think now you can find something. So I examined. By chance I asked one question. I said, what do you eat? Let me think. What do you eat? Everybody was laughing. I said, funny thing, why everybody should laugh? His secretary came, he told that the thing he does not eat, and neither he sleep. I said, then he should be sick. He does not eat, he does not sleep, he will be sick. So he smiled, you are right, but then what to do? You promised that person should not sleep and should not eat. I said, but this is making joke. I said, I did not promise. Can you think? You think and you want and you forget. I realized. So this I remind you that was my promise, that a person whom I want to meet, she must not sleep and must not eat. I came to know he stopped to sleep for 50 years, without sleep and without eating. And we came to inquiry, I began to remember my childhood. I said, is God providing me that person, or I am hallucinating? I think I am hallucinating. The moment I begin to think hallucination, the whole vision changes like psychedelic. That's powerful. I see no more man there, the lightning and thunder. I say, God, this is very powerful joke. I have never met such a person. Neither I know who he is. It is like Kena Upanishad Yaksha. Second mistake he does, he see my face. And he tells others, you see, his forehead shining with milk. I never told him anything. I like to drink milk my whole life. If I can get milk, I don't want to have anything. You know, his forehead is shining with milk, all Ved mantras. This he reminded me. Because sometimes he has tells something tricky thing. Meeting first time, you see his forehead shining with mantras and milk. Will be dropped. This is not a complete conversation. Guru is not judge. So there are many Guru for 100%. There are many Guru who have only one job. And that is very critical job, called a power of transference. And this power of transference is done up to an extent by everybody. When teacher teaches in university, he is transferring his power to student in reality, through teaching. A bogus teacher, howsoever he know, if he has no power, he cannot transfer those things. It looks very ugly. A power of transference, in tremendous power of projection, in which he is not dependent on any resources except his own power. In the power of feeling, the power of feeling is very important thing. Two figures came just in opposite direction. Maharishi Raman, very great force, but still he talks. Bhagwandas does not talk, but he smiles, but he takes conversation. When you ask any philosophical question, then it is enough you are dead. If he sees you, you are no more. He smiled funny. I have never seen such a smile anything. It is innocent like it. I can see that smile in tiny baby Brahmani sometimes like that. He smiles. The moment you smile, you are dead. I will tell you a few stories, not every. One day I took this book, name of book, Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So I have few doubts, so I marked here and there. And I went there, I will ask him. I have doubt, after all, who will answer? Here is the person with the vibration of pounding rubber, what described a moment to see, you can never miss that point. That is the vibration. I say, I am hallucinating. I am thinking I am hallucinating. He smiled. He said, no sir, you are not hallucinating. See, I am thinking in my mind that I am hallucinating. And he smiled. No sir, you are not hallucinating. I said, this is another joke. I did not tell him. I think in me that I am hallucinating. And he smiled and said, no sir, you are not hallucinating. Nobody hallucinating. It is a fact. What you are experiencing, it is a fact. And don't run away. Meaning incarnations are involved. You cannot touch and run away. Remain there. This is warning for you. I realized that this is not ordinary meeting. He told, do not run away. We have many incarnations. And we have to take care of them. So remain wherever you are. It is not hallucination. Be alert and see. See your Brahma Sutra book. Don't you think God should be happy sometime with you? I said, that was my dream, sir. But I thought God never liked me. Can you, how do you know? Meeting started this way gradually. So I took book one day. And that is the day I found that he was taking his clothes, all Kashmiri dress, cleaning them, putting in suitcase. I was waiting, let him finish this. But then he brought another one. So I said, holy man may not have many suitcases. Then he brought third one. Then he brought fourth one. He put inside. First I thought he take the same suitcase in, same brings out. Then I began to watch carefully. No, every suitcase different clothing. Now I cannot wait too long. I have to go. So I took book and put between him and his clothing. I said, this is the formula, here is the rating, sir. And these I don't understand, I'm sorry. And he took book and threw it and shouted loudly. If writer of book does not understand, then who will understand? Read, I could not understand why he should be so angry all of a sudden. No anger I like, but all of a sudden shook me. I became unconscious. And he shouted one word. If writer himself does not understand, then who will explain it? I was telling, sir, I am not writer. He shouted again, if writer does not understand of this book, then who will understand? You tell me. Same thing, universe as it disappeared completely, remaining, leaving their light. In every molecule atom chanting the same thing. Music. If writer does not understand, then who will explain? I said, funny thing, this is another drama. This very great movie. It passed 12 hours after that time. Open eyes. And a smiling figure came. Ah, Dr. Mishra, what time did you come? I said, I am coming just now, sir. And I feel very hungry. Okay, well, you feel very hungry. It is 3 o'clock at night. I have meal ready for you. All ready. You take that. I took lovely prasad. Very charming. All of a sudden I decided to go to Kashmir. I was coming to United States and the joke. So I went. When I go outside, I never drop any letter to anybody. But I applied for insurance scheme in addition to my college work. I have college, hospital, my private practice. I needed money, so I applied for insurance scheme. Insurance scheme means you get 3,000 Indian dollars per month extra. And government issue letter for interview. I was in journey, nobody knows my address. This is very lovely story came in life. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. So my family member went to see him. Okay, sir, do you know where is Dr. Mishra? He told, well, you are family member, you should know. Ultimately, they narrated everything. This is the interview, sir. We don't know the address. What to do? And he will get 3,000 Indian dollars per month if he gets this successful interview. But he is your disciple. He took long breathing. Well, this is the case. Today is Saturday. Yes, okay, tomorrow is Sunday. And day after tomorrow, Monday is interview. All right. Go and pick him up at airport exactly at 4 o'clock. And 12 o'clock his aeroplane will leave there. And I am sitting here, interview, going to eat in a restaurant. A gentleman came, so lovely, well dressed, very lovely, sweet. Ah, I have seen you after a long time. How have you been? I told a story. Charming man. Hey, are you going to have breakfast? I said, hey, come on. Same table, he sat down, he began to give order, after order. Bill came, he took by 40, no, I will pay. Now it became so late to ask him who was this gentleman. I am repeating mantra, God please help me, I don't know this man. He looks very lovely, he smiles, he looks very familiar. And after 1 hour you ask who you are, that will be very great joke. I just kept quiet. He talks most charming thing, very mysterious thing, business he asks, things he asks, perhaps he knew something. Then he called out, we will go in lounge, have their tea. Okay. And there he pull out his card, introduction. He said, sir, I am agent. I got a little bit peace. Okay, now I can understand. Agents have power to talk like that. They have very great wisdom, believe it. They make some inquiry, then they start talk. Okay, I am agent of Air India. And this is the government of India issue ticket. You can, this is unusual ticket. Generally ticket issues two-way, come and go. This is the ticket within 2 months, as many times you want to come, as many times you want to go from Kashmir till any part of India. But this ticket is Bombay. Bombay to Kashmir, Kashmir to Bombay, you can come daily and go. But ticket should be used today, otherwise nullified. I say, give me ticket, then I will use today. I will come back Kashmir tomorrow. That was my planning. I will use today, go there, visit my teacher, come back. I will surprise him. All of a sudden. I will surprise him. And teacher left order, you pick him up and don't take home, bring him here. Because this change going on in the atmosphere, so bring him here, otherwise accident. So when aeroplane reached there, all family members standing, friends were there with mala of flower. I said, what is that? Okay, Guruji sent here. I said, now I am shocked. I thought I came. And I was thinking to surprise him. And he is surprising me. See, Guruji, whole life is filled with this type of miraculous story. Fantastic thing. There is no time. So here we end. That many people ask, somebody was asking that tell about your teacher. Question is, you want positive proof or negative? Few people want positive, and then see positive. All of a sudden day, light, beautiful sun, what do you want? Many days you passed time, you have not seen such a beautiful day. You want positive proof, then this is. He never lied anything to be told. One sentence he told me, very lovely. I said, Guruji, you know, you never initiate anybody. In how to understand relation. So he told, you know, I don't initiate anybody. But I do not deny you to be my disciple. Only I deny I am not anybody's Guru. But I give you permit. You can be my disciple. I do not deny you to be my disciple. I deny you to be your teacher. I said, that is enough. He never initiated anybody. He believed that if you work, then you should be on that plane. So he was not the teacher of public. Such a person can never be teacher of public. Before the sun, earth cannot stand. It will be ruined, burned into ashes. That power. And his power is power of transfer. That is the beauty. The power of transference, can man obtain that power? Yes, it is comes in history. Certain people who are not interested in anything, just in tuning with God. These type of soul have power of transference. That was the unique power I have seen in him. The power of projection like television and power of transference. I say, God, I salute you. I never thought that I will have such enjoyment in my life, where dead and living make no difference. A picture of dead person is standing there, living personality. A living is dead, dead is living. And that is the power of God alone. And how much God can become kind to you, it is up to you, not up to God. God can become so kind to you. Believe it, it is not his story, it is your story. That you can pull God in you up to such a point unbelievable when no man in history brought God up to that level. Because nobody can purchase God. Believe it. You cannot purchase Christ in supermarket. No. And I can tell you, Christ, a person, anybody can see Christ who has love. And to become Christian and carrying on the receipt of Roman Catholic or Christianity, it is not guaranteed that you will see Christ. He may kick you out and get out, I don't need you. To become Christian does not mean you can please Christ. No. Never. George Bernard Shaw was questioned in England, and he was asked, "Sir, do you know, are there some true Christians?" And he gave very nice answer. Yes, there are true Christians, but not in Christianity. There are out of Christianity. There are true Christians who love Christ really, and Christ loves them, but they are not member of your Christian church. George Bernard Shaw, very nice answer. This is the truth. God or Christ or Krishna or Buddha, they are not property of Buddhism or Christianity. Or Moses himself is not property of Judaism either. These are liberated souls. Anybody can have contact with them. They have no limitation idea. So as I mentioned you some fact of his life, that how much you can intune yourself with God. How much you can intune. I can tell you interesting story, you will lose your sleep. And you remain standing there. One day I tell you little story. One day I decided that Guruji heard that he does not sleep. And I took leave from college. I said, give me leave for 1 month. Then I want to be with Guru. So I informed him, Guruji, I want to be here. Will you permit me? I want to stay here. I will not disturb you. He told, yes, anytime, you come here. So I took leave, started now. First night, passed easily, no sleep. Second night sleep came. So I got up, began to move a little bit. And he smiled. He said, what is going on? I said, Guruji, I am very sleepy. He said, what do you want? I said, I want my sleep should disappear. All right, now you sit down, no sleep. Right away sleep disappeared. Now remain 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, 10, 11, 12. 12th day he called me. You come here. Okay, you go home and sleep. Don't kill yourself. The time is still. You are going to teach. You live in the world and you need to sleep. And now you go. I tell you, you go to sleep. Otherwise sleep will come with great power. I want you to read home first. I said, Guruji, I will leave right away. I am going. Now I know sleep will come because you don't want to take care of my. No, I don't want to take care of. You go and sleep. You have to go to college. You have to take care of your business. This tiny story I told you. Anything is possible with divine contact. When you have such a tremendous love for divine, then Guru is in your heart. And that reflection, objectively you see in another person, that is the mirror. When you see a vision, it does not mean the God disappeared after giving vision, no. That's the whole trick. When you see tremendous vision, it is gone. So we see it is gone, but it is not gone. It is a great wisdom there. He gave you vision to satisfy you, he is gone inside. He cannot get out. How he can go? It was the vision sign given that be careful. And picture is gone here. Now you have to work out. Karmas are there. Karmas are there. Everybody has to work out for his own karma. So you work out for them. So the in tuning with nature, with the sun, with the moon, with the star, it becomes duty of God to present before you challenging figure. And that challenging figure becomes again your vision. And that vision again enters into your heart. So the story of Guru, as Lord Shankaracharya writes, that 3 figures are one: God, Guru, and Atma. The 3 things splitting differently. Your soul and God and Guru and the world, they all are one. That's the mantra. Ishvaraha Guru Atmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagini Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. It is three are one. So first Guru originates in the disciple. You cannot have Guru. Write down. You cannot have Guru unless you are own Guru first. Otherwise anybody will deceive you. You cannot have Guru. First you be your own Guru. Now you are own Guru, you are practicing, nobody can deceive you. Now you need Guru. So the moment you have Guru, you know, recognize right away. Because what you need, a man who is kind or not, you are hungry entering into somebody's house and you want to know what type of people are. If good people right away offer you seat, bring water, some tea, something to eat, you feel happy, people are very lovely. And the moment enter house, some house, close the door to sorry, don't come here. I am not feeling good. Although I know you will forgive me. You realize what type of people are. Guru or anything you can never deceive. The happenings when come, funny thing, I should not tell you these many things I can never tell you. It's private and personal, absolute. And the greatest mystical and absolute private personal is the mystical department. Mystical department so private, even you cut down tongue and body, not allowed to tell. Certain things are given warning that you may disturb the incarnation of people. Certain things keep quiet, although you know. But the moment you reach and you see the thing, you can never miss. Because that is your dream. A true Guru is not a personal being. Through true Guru you can see the total universe moving. That is the beauty. Not only one. Any picture comes or moving in this way, new universe. And the person who knows, his one smile will tell you that sometimes you feel that might be your hallucination when he smiles. And it is okay. That's the hit you right away. There you sit. So I am sometimes confused. I see funny thing. So he tells, no, it is not confusion. See, hits you right away. You don't tell. You feel I am confused. He tells, no, it is not confusion. If you feel confusion, then you sit down that side. Perhaps you might be sitting right angle, so change angle. You change angle, same continue. So it is a feeling, as if you see your girlfriend first time, who is going to become your wife in future. First time you see a girl, in future she is coming in your company. So very great feeling originates. You do not know. Sometimes you understand, might be, I think I am wrong, I may have some type of sexual feeling. But you realize, no, it has nothing to do with sexual feeling. I like her. I think I should tell at least hello. So you go, tell hello, and she smiles. And she says, well, I think I was searching you. Then you realize that what is this going on deeper and deeper, and you realize that they are previous incarnations' company, and they have to search one another. When you meet such a person, it reminds many incarnations' karma and work that it is the command of God follow. You cannot get out. There are many things I cannot tell because there is time needed. I want every one of you should rest. I will sleep or not, this is my business, why I should bother you. But those who are in such a mood, they may pass anyway life. So I want to limit program. That last thing I will tell you a little bit. So I went one day, I was a little bit. I was thinking, still I am thinking daily, that this man is beyond my power and wisdom. And I want still to test where he is. Many magical things are coming, and no doubt I feel I am hallucinating. And he checked me right away, I am not. Who knows, he might be doing this thing through me, and he knows already everything. I am still not happy. I said, no, I don't want my mind should be misused. He knows many things, grandeur, and I can feel vibration of Ved mantra, not ordinary hallucination. This I don't understand. And how to test? So one day I reached sitting there, a public sitting, and he asked me, "Ki, Dr. Mishra, how to test him?" I said, that is my problem, sir. Ki, no, not your problem, might be my problem also. You help me how to test him. What we pick up, so he gets. A gentleman came, tiny story. He came from British Guyana, he spent $20,000. He still writes me later. His name is Balakrishna Verma. He brought his mother-in-law, wife, all became sick. After spending $2,300, they were spending their time in some friend's residence. No money left. They became sick. So I was very famous in that area. If anybody has no money, can go to Dr. Mishra. So he got address. Dr. Mishra treats even those people who have no money. So he got address, he came to me. The professor of Hatha Yoga brought me. This is the party, sir. And they have no money. I say, okay, that's not problem. Let me have. So I began to write down history. As a medical man, I have to write whole history. I say, sir, what is your problem? Okay, I have problem, the pain in my joints. I and my mother. I say, all right. Where do you live? Address in British Guyana. Why did you come here? In search of a great man. And now we hit, I forgot everything right further. I said, did you get great man? Okay, no. Okay, I lost my $20,000, now I am pauper. Now I will not find a great man. I stopped. I said, might be your sickness here, sir. I may not have to give you anything. I had a man, I don't know he is great or not. For me it is great man. Everybody's attitude different. I don't guarantee for you. But for me he is the greatest man. I have never seen such a man. I was surprised that God can be so kind to me to present such a lovely figure. I really feel very proud. And I realize that God is the greatest, kindest figure in the world. Can give you anything what you want. And this is the teacher he gave me. And I know what marvelous can be done through him. He told, well, in saying no harm, I said, then stop all treatment. I will give you one injection to your whole family. I gave one injection. And they were okay for the time being from every type of pain. I said, now call taxi, we went. Now listen, 3 days before he wrote a letter, 3 days before. We are meeting today, 3